Good morning, 2A. Today's Wednesday, June 17th, 2020. Man, June 17th. Holy cow. We made it. We did it. We're done. It's over. Go home now. I hope you're all having a fantastic morning so far. Was not expecting I was hoping for a large turnout today just to make sure that we could do our formal goodbyes. Good morning to Shannon, who's here. Thank you for being here, Shannon. This is it. There's nothing on the agenda today at all. I just wanted an opportunity to say hello and goodbye to you folks for this summer. The silver lining, I suppose, to most of my TV1 students is that I'll see a lot of you next year. There's only a small handful of TV1 seniors, and Jaden's here as well. Good morning, Jaden. Hi. So it's always sad at the end of the year to wrap up and be done. Like, coming from a film background where you work on projects and they just perpetually always kind of reinvent themselves, or I'll be working on an edit and always feel like I could do better, do more. And eventually at some point you have to say, okay, it's finished. And that's what this kind of feels like. So again, silver lining is that I'll see a lot of you folks next year, but I wanted to thank you for a really outstanding year. I always looked forward to my 2A class. It was my first class of A days. I didn't have a first period class, and I couldn't think of a better group of people to start my day with. I think there's something to be said about the chemistry in a class and how it can really like kickstart your day in the right way. And I've had some really bad first period classes in the past where it's such a dread to look forward or to know that those are coming. And especially in the morning when I'm there bright and early and have to wait until my first class, it was always a joy knowing that, okay, there's a really cool group of kids in my 2A and we're going to have some fun. A lot of personalities in that room, and I love that. And I know it's changed over the last few months. God, it doesn't even feel like the last few months, really. March to April to May to June, 3 months. We've been doing this online at home thing, and I feel like I blinked and it's over. But you guys collectively as a class, I have to say, as we welcome Anna to our stream, I think you guys did better than any one of my other classes when it came to getting your work in. And I know that sounds like a silly thing to even mention or say, but when I get looked at how are my students doing, and are they happy and healthy, and are they learning, and are they becoming better people, a lot of that's done through the work that teachers assign. So the fact that you guys were on top of everything that we did over this weird 3-month stretch as well as you did, it was really inspiring to see. So I want to thank you for that. Also for setting the bar really high for my other classes. They may have fell a little short of where you guys are. And so thank you for that. I've enjoyed doing this as much as you can, right, without being in front of you guys personally in person. And it's going to be sad tomorrow when I have to pack down my little makeshift studio here. The plus side is I'll get to eat dinner at my dining room table for the first time in 3 months, so that'll be cool. And yeah. So I really, as some people are trickling in, I'll hang if you guys want to chat it up. I really hope you guys have a great summer and enjoy yourselves. And who knows what the world is going to look like over the next few months. And we're going to pray to whomever you believe in that we'll be back in the building in September. Because if we're not, and we're starting with this again, that would suck. That would be bad. Unfortunately, it's a possibility. The plus side is that you have some experience with this. All right, this was not an easy transition for students or teachers or principals or anyone really. But you guys are at least in a fortunate position where, like, this counts as experience for something. All right, you guys did a lot better than some of my seniors who just had a really hard time grasping this concept. And while you guys may have had a hard time as well, if it's thrust upon us, we'll be ready for it as best we can. Does anyone have any like really exciting summer plans or plans that they may have had but have been ruined because of what's going on? I had 2 family trips that I don't think are going to happen. I mean, nothing major. I was going to go upstate to visit my dad in New York and then to Vermont to visit my brother and my mom, and some other family I think would come up. But I don't think those are going to happen anymore. Oh, there we go. Finally got that excellent connection. We welcome Adam. Adam, no worries about being late. Today is just very much a enjoy your summer, see you later kind of day. You guys don't even have to stick around. I figured I would love one opportunity to really just kind of dedicate, like, time for you guys to hang out together before the summer starts. Is the camp still happening, Jaden? Oh, awesome. Okay. That's great. I hope it doesn't. I hope people aren't deterred from going. Like, I'm sure there are going to be some families that don't feel like it's a safe place to go. Not because it's not normally safe, but just because with, COVID and all that stuff. That's great that it's still happening. Hopefully you're up there with everyone that you enjoy spending time with. I know it can be really special to have that one place where maybe you only see these people one time a year, and I would hate for that to be taken away. So I'm really excited that that's still going. Good. As we kind of shift back to normalcy here. Well, I hope you enjoy your time. When do you leave? Are you up there for the whole summer? Virtual camp. Oh. Okay. But that's something, right? It's still better than nothing. I mean, they could have said, okay, we're done for the summer. We'll try again next year. Right? Because we would understand that. It would suck, but we'd understand it. And at least they've got time to plan for it. Virtual school, no time. That was a weird one. But all things considered, at least again, I can't speak for every class or every teacher that you've had. I feel like doing what I've done with the streams has been successful. I don't know teachers that have been there for every class. I don't even know if you've seen some of those teachers in a while. So I've enjoyed doing the live streams. Second Monday of August. We leave that Saturday morning. Oh, okay. All right. So it's a little less. All right. Well, it's still good that you get to do it in some capacity. Jake, hello. Good morning. Jake, do you still have the ability to get up to the campground this summer? Are they still doing or allowing people to come? We're just gabbing about summer stuff. Shannon or Adam, anything you got going on? Crazy fun? Shannon, field hockey's in the fall, right? So do you guys start over the summer? Have they given you any word on whether they're allowed to do that? Nice. Well, hopefully you get a full house up there and you enjoy your time. I'm going to try and get up near that direction. Hopefully next weekend. I think if I know my dad and his wife have been hardcore social distancing, so I think going to visit them won't be too bad. I'll just bring my masks as I look around. Oh, they're in there. In the other room. Okay. Really? Anna, awesome. Okay. Virtual runs. Like you just have to jog in place in front of in a Zoom meeting. Well, that's great news about soccer. That's weird that they would allow soccer but not field hockey. Maybe it'll change? July 13th. That's soon. Okay. All right. Well, my advice to both of you guys, do the runs. I hate running. I hate it. I've come to this conclusion in the last few years. I used to run track and play soccer. I played soccer for 20 years. Wait. Yep, 20 years. And man, you got to be in shape. So, I mean, Anna, you know, soccer-wise, like most of your practices the first like month are just conditioning, right? And it's and Miss Florio's the coach, right? She runs a tight ship, and she does a great job because she knows what she's doing. But man, yeah, you got to be in shape for that. So good luck with those virtual runs. I'll run for 8 minutes on the treadmill at the gym before a workout, and that's about the extent of it. I was a sprinter. I'm not a distance runner. So even when I played soccer, I was predominantly a goalkeeper. Quite good, if I have to say so myself. And occasionally I would play forward, but like in my higher tier leagues, like in the rec league, I'll play all over. I don't care. But I did like a travel league for a while and a state league for a while. And I was the goalkeeper. So I didn't have as much running. But I remember in high school, we had in the summer 3-a-day practices. So we had to practice from 8 to 11. From 1 to 3, and then no wait, that can't be right. I know we had 3-day practices. We had like a weird, maybe it was later than that. Maybe it was 9 to 12 hour lunch. Maybe it was 2 a day, and then like 1:30 to 4:30. No, we went home for dinner. We had 3-day practices in high school, and I remember the first 3-hour session was literally just all running. It's all running. They started with a 3-mile run around the community, and then sprints and other drills. It was nuts. August 17th? All right, mandatory preseason. Interesting. Well, I would look at it as everyone's going to be in a similar situation, but that is all the more reason to like try and just jump on being active and doing things as much as possible. I think it's going to be really easy to say, well, if we're all stuck inside and can't get together and practice, either can any team. But if you can like, you know, condition yourself at home, work out, go for runs, just handle like even what you're doing in your video, just handling the ball in the field, taking practice shots, all those things add up. Soccer is the same thing. I love soccer, so I miss playing soccer. Anytime I was up at the fields watching like one of the Raritan high school games, I was always like, man, I just want to go out there and play. I would love to coach it too, but I don't have the time. All right, well, gang, for the folks who are here, and maybe if there's some folks watching this later, I don't want to keep you guys too long, really, because I just wanted an opportunity to talk to you one last time. If you want to head on out, you're more than welcome to enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'm sure your classes are dwindling. Like my last day of classes is going to be tomorrow, with my B-Day cruise, and then our year's over, which is really scary. So you might have an opportunity to, I don't know if there's any last minute work you got to get up for other classes, or I don't know, go back to bed if that's your cup of tea. No need to stay. I'm going to hang for another couple minutes, and then I'll probably close our stream out. Ah. Well, that's good then. I mean, that means you're just going to be in better shape for both teams. I mean, it's never a bad thing. And that was part of the reason why I ran track predominantly, was to stay in shape, because I did fall soccer. I never did spring soccer. I usually did baseball in the spring. The reason why I did spring track was to just keep in shape for fall soccer. But that's awesome. It sounds like everyone's going to be busy. Jane's going to camp. Jake's going to camp. Anna and Shannon have sports. Cool. That's great. That's great. I won't hold on hope for anyone else popping in, but that's okay. I bet no one comes to my next class, because no one comes to that class. That was a whisper. All right. I actually am going to be at the high school later today. I've got a meeting with the tech office right around. I got to call and let them know I'm going to be late. Right around 12:30, 1 o'clock. So I'm going to head out after my last class and pop in there. I got to talk with them about some stuff that is planned for this summer and what we're going to be doing as far as summer work. And I'll be there Monday for the senior drive-by graduation thingy. And then, of course, I'll be there on graduation day, which is technically the 8th of July. Oh, man, that's a lot of stuff coming up. But yes, I will be there later. Why, are you going to be there later? Is today your day to go in and get stuff? I don't think any of you guys have anything of mine personally. Like, I think there may have been one or two people that borrowed a book. I should probably go in and check my list while I'm there. Wish there wasn't as much a delay on this. All right, folks. Well, you're going to be there at 1 to drop stuff off. That's right when my meeting starts. Do you have stuff for me? I gave out one. I know I gave out one camera the day that we left school with the thought, well, I got to treat this as if we'll be back. And then we weren't. And then we weren't for longer. And then we weren't for longer. So, unless I gave Jake a camera. Jake, did I give you a camera? I don't think I did. But I've got all my sign-out papers on my desk. And I know I have one student that has one. She's going to bring it in tomorrow when she drops her stuff off. Going there at 1. Drop off stuff tomorrow at 2. Fun time. Yeah, as far as I know, they made the process fairly simple, I think. Check your email, Adam, for the explicit instructions, because I don't want to misspeak, but I'm pretty sure they have people lining up over by the like outside the cafeteria band ramp entrance, where they're gonna, I think, like check you in essentially, or check that you were there. And then I think they keep everyone kind of spaced out a little bit, and then they let people into the building kind of in waves. But it's really a fairly quick process, because I think they gutted all the lockers. And so, like, they put all your stuff... My phone's ringing. They put all the stuff from your locker in a bag and tag the bag and have it in the gym. So I think it's a matter of you're going to go in with the stuff you have to return, and you give it to someone, and they, I don't know, put your name on it or something. And then you go to the gym and you grab your bag, and then you're out the door. And they want to try and get people through as quickly as possible. So, but again, check that email for the specific instructions. I just paraphrased a lot of that, and there's probably some things I missed. I didn't give you a camera. Okay, I didn't think so, Jake. I didn't think so. I know I gave one out to my TV3 student. I got to get that back tomorrow. Well, Jake, I might see you for a splash later. I'll be in and around the building. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Well, I am, for the last time in the 2019-2020 school year for 2A, going to log off and say goodbye. Until we see each other in September, I'm going to remain hopeful that we're going to be back like we normally would. I want you guys to know that it was an absolute joy to have you as students in my class. I enjoyed really every second of it. You guys were all wonderful. Please don't be a stranger. Between now and the end of your career, I'll even say. I know there are some students I have as freshmen that kind of vanish and I never see again. Like, I'll see in the hallways, but not even very often. So don't ever hesitate to come down and say hi or hang out in the media center or heck, if you go somewhere this summer and take some awesome pictures and you want to show me, send them, email me. I would love to see that stuff and know that you guys are having fun and doing well. And hopefully there's some TV2, TV3 classes in your future. I would love to have you all again. So consider. But until then, enjoy your summers. Be smart, be safe. All right. Look after yourselves and your family. All right. Take care of others and be well. All right. I'll miss you guys, but we'll see each other next year. All right. Adios.